And as lawlessness increases, the love of many will grow cold. Matthew 24:12, one of my most often repeated scriptures, because that was talking about these days that we're living in. Lawlessness is increasing. And I feel like a broken record a lot of these days because I keep having to go through the news headlines. And this week it was more and more of the same with the DNC and all the talk. And one of the big themes again was pro-choice. Like, we're going to make sure that you're constitutional, like your right to control your own body, and whether you want to allow the unborn in you to be born or not. It breaks my heart at a deeper and deeper level every time, because you realize how things are slowly normalized. And again, I talk about this stuff all the time, but it's like the way morality is being bent and bent until it's on its head when you give somebody the notion that it's okay to take the unborn. How far are we from saying that you can take your 2 weeks old son or daughter, your 1 month, your 1 year, your 2 year? Maybe you realize, wow, I could have killed him before he came out or she came out, but now I realize I can't handle it. I need to get rid of him. That's the way this dilution of morality goes, and the way it's being so applauded with the free abortions while they had Planned Parenthood, advocates there walking around looking for people that were at the DNC. Like, do you want an abortion? It's free. Like, it's just so sad, because truly, if you give someone that authority to feel like they're the author of life, it's almost like the people that are pro-choice, that do have children, they will truly feel like they are the owners, they are the authors of that life. So what can they not do then? They decided to let someone live in the womb, so thereby, when does that authority end? And we're seeing that everywhere else. I mean, civilization as we know it is truly crumbling, and at the same time I'm hearing things sold to us from both sides of the right and the left, that it's hope and joy and all these things, but all these things are meaningless if not in the context of hope in the one who died for us to give us hope. But the hope is not in this world. There's no answer to the division that is in this world, on the world stage, in a political form or any other form. The only one that can give true hope is eternal, and it's through Jesus Christ. That's it. And yet they keep gaslighting. I mean, again, it's just, what am I going to talk about? Am I going to talk about Kamala Harris's just her continuing to pander, the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, all of the celebrities that are there pandering to this same notion that everything on the right is just so anti-freedom and all about the white man, and or all about the rich and serving those who already have. They are both serving themselves, and they're using the people as pawns to push agendas that are only serving those who control both sides of the equation politically. The truth is hidden in plain sight, but our intelligence is being undermined and really disrespected every day. We watch this tug of war and this seesaw battle, but it's a giant saw being held by both sides, cutting down the same tree, and it's dividing us all. And again, until the spiritual eyes are opened and you realize that our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual principalities, forces of darkness in the heavenly realms, and they are operating through the sons of disobedience. Many of those are the voices we're having to listen to, and they're all protecting one another. They'll all get up there and applaud one another. They were all given a platform to elevate themselves, and then they use their respective platforms to prop up the others. All these celebrities, musicians, actors, getting behind these candidates, who could care less about the people that they so ferociously claim to care about. They point a finger and said, this guy doesn't care about you, he only cares about the rich people, as they claim to be so righteous in terms of wanting to help everybody, but they only help themselves. It's frustrating, but that's the world we live in, and we find ourselves trying to cling to the truth of what our only hope is in. It's not in Obi-Wan, it's not in any politician, it's in Jesus Christ. So again, if anybody is listening each day, apologies for the repetition, but it is what it is. It's almost like Dog Day afternoon or Groundhog Day. It's just the same old stuff, and yet you got to find the joy in the Lord to be able to share that. And I could use prayers on that, because like I said yesterday, it's not always easy to react the way we're supposed to in Christ, but we're always to have humility either way, even if we do fall short of his grace, of his patience, of his everything. Just be grateful in all things and have a humble heart and seek him, and he will make your path straight in this very crooked world. That's it for now. Just remember, he told us the love of many would grow cold as lawlessness increases, and don't let your love grow cold, because that's what's happening to all the people that don't truly believe, that don't have faith founded on the cross and Jesus' blood. It's founded on what they can get from Jesus and God, the one that's sold in many churches. So take that for what it is. God bless you guys. See you tomorrow.